I want to go back to the slam to the slam dunk contest. Two
Mm.
things I want to talk about. Obviously, the thing that everybody wants to know. We don't have to spend a bunch of time on it. And
Mm.
the legendary pumping of the Reeboks, and
Right.
sending Reebok into the stratosphere with the
Right.
pump model. But before we talk about Reebok,
Yeah.
you spoke to it a little bit. After winning the dunk contest, is there like a I don't know if stigma is the right word, but after winning the contest, is there another like almost proving of yourself you have to go through? Because like, okay, like you said, is he just a dunker? Like
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, is he just here to be in the layup
Yeah.
line and dunk?
Yeah.
Is there
Right.
another
Right.
click or a level you have to go to almost prove yourself as a real basketball player, not just a
Yeah.
slam dunk champion?
Yeah. I was lucky because number one, Celtics not supposed to be in a dunk contest. Number one, that
Boom.
was like like a Celtic in a dunk contest. Like what
Right.
is going on? So
Facts.
that helped me a little bit. That after I won the dunk contest, I still had to go back to a team like that was a championship
Right.
prepared team.
Right.
So I had to go back and play. I had to go back and fulfill my role as a rookie, uh, be a, obviously a sponge to these young guys, help them, get a chance to win another championship. So it got to a point. It was funny that 82 games is a long year, and I played 82 games my rookie year. Like I played every game.
That's tough.
Um,
Mm.
and that's not a thing now playing 82 games, but I played 82 games. And I remember late in the season, you get a little tired, rookie, you say 165 pounds, banging against big huge guards.
Hmm.
I got a fast break layup one time and I laid it up. And
I
they
know exactly
booed
what you're
me
talking
so
Ah.
about.
bad. Woo! They booed me so bad. I'm not talking about the Boston fans. I'm talking on the road because they want to see the dunk contest
Yeah,
shoot.
yeah,
And they booed me so bad. I was like, yo, what is going on? It's 2 points. But then I hit me like, oh, I'm the dunk champion.
yeah.
Every time I get a chance to be at the
You're
rim,
supposed to
I
show
gotta be,
something.
I gotta be, I gotta show something. I gotta be hanging
Hmm.
on the rim, and that was the funny part. So it hit me, but the older veteran guys, they brought me back to reality. Like, dude, like that's part of your game. That's not who you are.
Yeah.
You're a young guy that's established yourself. Show
Hmm.
everybody what you can do, and
Mm.
I did that from day one anyway.
Hmm.
So it wasn't really something I had to prove because I
Hmm.
had guys with me that made sure that my game was more than just being a dunker.
Well, Reebok, I saw on your Instagram the mischief shoes. They did
Yes.
the new
Yeah.
remake of the pump model. To give us talk a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
bit about your Reebok situation. Did you know what you were doing, Mister Dee Brown? Were you a marketing genius at this point in time in your career, or was
Yeah.
this just something you did in the moment that led to a legendary, iconic moment?
It's funny. I already had a Reebok contract already because that was really the only company that really wanted to give me a shoe.
Hmm.
Like, hey, we're gonna give you shoes for free and give you some money. And I was like, really? Like,
Hmm.
you come out. I was like, really? And they were based in Boston. They were based in Stoughton, Massachusetts. So
That's right.
it was a no brainer. My whole mindset, it wasn't the money. It was like I could go to the warehouse and go get as much
That's
stuff as I
dope.
want for me and my family anytime I want.
Load up.
Yeah, I was like, sign me up. So I already had a Reebok contract already before the contest. And they didn't know I was going to pump my shoes on. They had no idea. I was wearing the pumps during the season
Right.
already. I loved the shoe. It wasn't a gimmick. I didn't like taping my ankles. So I would pump up my shoes for comfort.
Hmm.
I never taped my ankles in college. So I use that as a excuse to not get my ankles taped.
Me
But it worked
too.
for me. So when the contest happened, I was like, I got to do something that's different, like to get the fans behind me because it was in Charlotte. Rex Chapman and Kendall Gill was in the contest, and they're both from playing for Charlotte.
Hmm.
So nobody knew what I was going to do. I said I got to just do something to get the crowd on my side, or you know, uh, some flair to it,
Hmm.
that's why I came up with it, and they found out when I did it that I was doing that. Like what is going on? So,
Right.
the rest is history. I'm still a Reebok athlete. Still, my son. You saw the mischief shoes. My son, me, and him did a
Hmm.
national commercial for them with the new shoes. My daughter Lexi's a Reebok athlete.
Nice.
So they've done well for us over the past 35 years. But um, you know, doing the pump, people still talk about to this day, which is very, people.
Means
Not a lot of people
something.
can identify with a shoe. Yes,
Means something.
people still identify that shoe with me, and they come out with different shoes every year. So it's a very special moment. Reebok has been very, very, very gracious to me and my family over the years to make sure that I'm still involved with the company.
Hey, did they give
Shout
you
out to
like a
Shaq and
cabinet?
AI over there
Yeah, I was
too.
gonna say,
Shaq and
did they
AI.
give
Yeah,
did they,
yeah.
did they give you a cabinet position? But
No, I got a real job.
Ha!
I'm working. What are you talking about?
You
Like
ain't got no
Shaq,
time for that.
Shaq's the president. I ain't got time. Listen, I talk to those guys and listen, they're going to do a great job doing
Yeah.
that. And I'm involved with doing stuff during All Star Weekend and different launches of shoes
Mm-hmm.
and supporting like people like Angel Reese who has NIL deal or
Mm-hmm.
Justin Fields who they signed for football. But for the basketball side with Shaq and AI, listen, those guys are different level icons I am. People know me because of the pump and what I did with the shoe, and I sold a lot of shoes and put Reebok on the map at that time and level. Those guys took it to another level,
Mm-hmm.
Shaq and AI. So
Right.
much respect to those guys, being still involved with the company and obviously trying to obviously get the company back, in basketball and changing the narrative of, all the different shoe companies out there. So, it just, it's a lot of shoes out there. There's a lot of companies.
Plenty.
Back then it was
Plenty.
Nike, Reebok, and maybe
Converse.
Puma, the Converse.
Yeah.
Now New Balance is back in. So many different shoes back into it. So many players. So, to my only claim to fame is that at one time there was only three guys had their own shoe: Jordan,
Yeah.
Barkley,
Yeah.
and Dee Brown. That was it.
Yeah.
That's my only claim to fame.
Yeah.
Now, again, those guys are different levels.
Yeah. But
But
still, you
I,
was able to forge your moment. And to put a
yes, that
bow
was
on
great.
that, Dia, as a historian and as a dunker, like you
Mhm.
brought the showmanship back to the dunk contest. Before that
Yeah, yeah,
time, it was just get your ism off, get the
yeah,
score,
yeah,
go sit down. Nobody
yeah,
was
yeah,
turning
yeah.
to the crowd or adding
Right,
some
yeah,
showmanship elements. It was
yeah,
just
yeah,
do your windmill, do Dominique, do the
yeah,
power
right,
dunk, and then they hold up the
yeah,
card, and then you go sit down.
yeah,
As a fan, you opened up the imagination to the dunk contest back again because it was
right,
stale for a minute.
right.
Now they done took it somewhere else now. You know what I mean? With some of the props and
Yeah,
some of
they
this.
Tripping
blame
over
me.
a car.
They
Yeah,
blame me now because they're like, you wanted brought all that marketing and external stuff to the dunk contest. I go, listen, that wasn't the reason I was doing it. I
right,
was doing it because I wanted to win. I
Yeah.
wanted to
right.
get the crowd, and because you got to remember, back then, Jelani, that was the event.
That was
Every
it.
player was there, every celebrity was there. I got an old picture somewhere, and I'm looking on the thing. I'm like, is that Will Smith sitting there on the sideline and reads the Fresh Prince and that person and like that was the event back then, like the marquee event. Magic was there and Isaiah was there,
Man,
and
the brands was in there.
George.
PepsiCo was in
Yeah,
there. Budweiser, like
everybody.
every big
Yeah,
head of state from all the brands was in there watching.
yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, so it's special to be in that era where you felt like you promoted the obviously the NBA well,
Hmm.
but also you started a generation of guys thinking outside the box in the
Hmm.
contest. Like you said, it's taken off to a different level.
Yep.
The phone booths and the cars
The
because we can use props.
Timberlands.
Yeah, we can use props. Like
Right.
there was no props, no cars, no chairs, no people,
Hmm.
no hats, no nothing. It was just like straight dunk. So you had to be a little creative back then, in the '90s
No,
and '80s.
no cupcakes with the birthday candle. That was good.
I got Gerald
That was
Green.
dope.